Hello, my beautiful vibe drivers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Wednesday, October 23rd of 2024. Many blessings to you all as we move forward in this beautiful energy. I remind you this is a collective reading for all sun, moon, and rising signs. That means if you'd like to have your own reading, please visit royalmystic.com. I'll be happy to see you as soon as you schedule your appointment and bring the coupon code that's floating below. So that's my little trick or treat savings to you. Many blessings as we move into this energy, cranking up our relentless optimism, our positively positiveness, using the law of attraction, the law of divine compensation, and our ability to focus with intention to create our best possible lives now. And oh, very much a focus of good energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. The Queen of Pentacles is the energy of fertility. So when she's holding the coin, that's the fertility of abundance. So being in the place where you're now bringing into fruition new flows of income and even new, completely different platforms of income. They can be in addition to or in place of. So we love that. With the Chariot, that's success and victory on wheels. This is the Cancer Major Arcana, and as you can see, my adoring, beautiful energy for Elvira Knievel. This is my pet name for this card because she is overcoming all challenges by leaps and bounds, and success is absolutely here in this energy. So coming in with this queen, bringing in the fertility of abundance and the success of this chariot. Hallelujah. Upgrades are in store. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light. Divine Spirit, we have the Hanged Woman. This is the energy of being able to really set in the bigger picture kind of energy. So, sitting and giving yourself a moment for pause, allowing yourself to be in the energy of this is amazing and allows you to really take stock and open up to what is possible rather than what you can only see in front of you. And that is the connection to the higher self with the energy of the chariot still floating with it. So, love that. Divine Spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all beautiful sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we have no secrets on the first two cards, the Hermit and the Seven of Wands, with the only card that's going to come out as a surprise. And maybe I shouldn't show the underlier. Here's the underline. Well, there it is, the Queen of Pentacles. So there it is the whole time. She's still there. We're still in the energy of that first card opening. You know, when that happens, is a definite acknowledgement or nod to that energy we discussed in the beginning of that new abundance coming in. And we have practice. This is just like rehearsal. I mean, nobody goes out on stage without having really stood in the energy of what they're doing and got it down pat so that they're focused and able to deliver it smoothly without getting distracted or interrupted. Right. So practice is important. And I don't care what you're practicing. If you're practicing being a millionaire or if you're practicing the flute, right? It matters not. Practice is required on all things because we have to adjust ourselves to, I mean, if you're going from a person, the average person like me, and I'm just putting myself there because I don't know what your circumstance is, but when we're average people, having something big like that, life changing event that is literally like winning the lottery, if it isn't actually winning the lottery, there's a shock involved that your nervous system has to go through. Lots of people faint, right? So just remember that practicing having that will make it less of a stress thing. It won't be so overwhelming when you actually achieve it. And then you're more apt to believe it rather than feeling like you're an imposter. Imposter syndrome is real. And we feel like somehow somebody's going to come back and take it from us because somehow they'll figure out that we shouldn't have been the one to get it. right? So that's a real thing. And practicing already having something allows you to get into the energy of it. Every day, I practice my ability to reach my desired financial goals. In other words, if you want to be a millionaire, what do millionaires wake up thinking? What how do they start their day, right? So just start being in that energy of being okay with that. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever success you're coming into, allow yourself to practice that it's already happened, and that way you'll feel more accepting of it when it does. You won't question it or doubt it or reject it. God forbid we reject it, right? So here's the attitude energy, staying positive and even in the midst of strife, in the midst of discord, in the midst of all the things and chaos of life. I attract success and positive people into my life with my positive attitude. Absolutely stay in the energy of the vibe that you want to receive. As you are already tuned to it, you will attract it. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when you're tuning an instrument, you can strum the string next to the one you're tuning, and it'll help you tune the other string because of the sound. You'll hear it when you start to turn it like on a stringed instrument, a guitar. You'll hear it come into vibration with the one that's next to it. I'm just saying, this is how it is. Being in proximity of the thing that you want when you're in the right vibration makes it attracted to you. So, they just showed me that. I've never said it online, I mean, on anything before, so that was a definite download. Success! There's the energy, and that looks just like the chariot, doesn't it? She's in that same yay team victory position. So, hands in the air and absolutely elated. So and it's got an exclamation point, so it's not just success, it's success! Screaming your head off. So, yay team. We'll take that. And synergy. Beautiful, lovely energy as it comes in. You can see the frequencies of this is like the energy of all the Merkaba and all of the energies moving together. If you see all this, you know the flower of life and all of that. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co creations can give birth to a new reality. And so it is. Synergy is where we align and we allow, and then things that start to align with us start to be attracted because of the energy we are putting out. And we have acceptance. There is nothing in your life to fix, only the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, the whole world will magically and lovingly transform. And so it is. This is part of allowing yourself to go down the path and then move in the energy without trying to force it, right? Breakthrough. We like that. Thank you, universe. We'll take a breakthrough. How many beautiful, heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? Is it is time to break free of those false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you and trust your inner guidance. The time is right! Exclamation point. So, we've got the abundance, the fertility of the abundance. We've got the hermit, which is the Virgo major arcana, which was the first one to show itself. It was a volunteer. And it's letting you know sometimes we have to look inwardly because you see how she's looking at her own reflection there. Looking inwardly allows you to look at some of the things we've held as a truth that maybe were skewed from um, learning it before we had some real ability to discern the truth of it, and we've made up our own what this means to us, right? Or maybe we were told wrongly in the first place. So this is going back and looking at some of the things that we hold as a standard and seeing if if it's even true, right? So we may be feeling some judgment about something and we don't know where that came from. Sometimes we have to go back and see, why do I feel a certain way about this? And then you can see what event actually brought that to be, because it may be a complete falsehood. It might have been an association you made when you were a child, which you didn't have the ability to discern it then. And then we've got the 7 of Wands, which is stand your ground and know that the universe is working in in your behalf, and allowing yourself to stay in your position, because you're holding what you believe to be the path for you to move forward. And sometimes that's tested by, especially by other people's opinions, right? Remember the acceptance thing. What everybody else thinks. We start to cower to that because we don't want to be, seen as wrong or judged for what we believe or what we're trying to do. And then we have the 7 of Swords, which is letting go of what no longer serves you, which would really go with these two cards. So the 7 of Swords is leaving behind something that will do you no good to take it forward, right? You're carrying it uselessly. And that can be an old opinion. Because if you're changing your viewpoint here and holding fast to what you do believe and know is true and what you want to create in your life, then you can let go of that stuff that no longer really sits in the right place for you. Also, this is the energy of giving 2 weeks notice, releasing people from your life, and letting yourself move forward. Can even mean purging and clearing, like extra stuff. Like if your house is a little overcrowded, right? And sometimes it's just letting go of old ways of thinking and adopting a new thought process in it, or a new way of looking at it. Sometimes we have to do that. Values change, especially when understanding changes. So many blessings to you all. Allow yourself to move as you will without fear, knowing that the universe will bring it to your attention, because you'll have some kind of funny feeling about it, or you'll start to really kind of pick at it. That stuff that just kind of sits in there and then all of a sudden it crops up, and is you're thinking about it and going, why am I even thinking about this? Well, when it comes up like that, when things are bubbling up, it's coming up to get your attention. So if you just push it down, it's just going to bubble up at another time. So take it out, investigate it, look at it, see what it's really telling you. Many blessings to you all. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Namaste, my friends.